Hey, what's up everyone? So yeah, I'm really excited about this build today. Alright, so we're kicking things off with a changing area building. I wanted to kind of take a little break from all the terraforming I've been doing. This building is like meant to be the central hub for the guests, right? Now, I don't think it's going to stay exactly in this spot, but somewhere in this general area. Basically, the idea is that this is where guests will, come to get settled. They'll get into their swimsuits, toss their stuff in a locker, and maybe plan out their day a little bit. It's kind of the spot where everything branches out from. And then at the end of the day, they'll come back here, grab their stuff, dry off, change back into their street clothes, and head out. Oh, and hopefully they'll grab dinner at one of the restaurants we'll be building in the Riverwalk area. That's the plan anyway. So here's the thing. I'd love to hear your ideas or suggestions on what part of the water park you want to see next. Like, what's on your water park wish list? I want to make sure we've got all the classic elements included. We'll definitely have a wave pool, that's a must, a splash pad for the little ones, racing slides, more tube slides, and then some of those, intense body slides for the thrill seekers. Oh, and I'm planning this big climbing and play area for the older kids too. For the lazy river, I have this plan for a long one that kind of circles the outer edge of the park. But I've also been toying with the idea of a smaller lazy river that weaves through the inside of the park. Like, it would interact more with the paths and the other features. What do you think? I'm open to feedback on that. Or honestly, anything else. Okay, so if you caught the last episode, you saw the early stages of this area. I think the beginning of a build is always the most fun. It's so cool to look back later and see where you started, right? And then compare it to where you end up. It's this whole, wow, my ideas actually came to life kind of thing. Super satisfying. Also, one of the best tips I ever got, this was way back during Planko 1, is just add more. Like when you're decorating a building or, a ride station or whatever, just keep adding little details. As you add more, you start to see what works and what doesn't. And honestly, every piece you add makes it feel more complete. Don't be afraid to try things or even delete things. Like that first idea you have, it doesn't have to be the final one. Sometimes it's just a stepping stone to something way better that you didn't even think of at first. So yeah, as I said, drop your suggestions or ideas in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Next episode, we'll be making more progress on those 2 raft flumes we built, and we'll start fleshing out the area around the pool to make it feel, more finished. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.